I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Pete Alonso, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta.
And that one yanked just foul.
Ozzie Albies. First pitch, 12-10.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Batting second.
No one on with one down, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Braves go down quietly. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching. Touki Toussaint is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Batting second. The 17th.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Now into the box, Dominic Smith. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lays off 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. The 0-1. Chopper to short. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Carrasco pauses. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Yoan Moncada. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 on the ground near home. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Pache is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Pache is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now, Michael Conforto. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. There as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. The batter will be Christian Pache, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
To the plate now, Touki Toussaint. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-2 count and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
James McCann stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. First pitch on its way. Carlos Carrasco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Popped him up. Albies moving to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Popped up. McCann's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So now into the box is Jonathan Villar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swanson scoops it up, and there's one away. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay on the second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next, it'll be Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Has a look. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Yohan Moncada swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yohan Moncada goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Francisco.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded slowly to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next to hit, James McCann hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
So now to the plate, Carlos Carrasco. As he'll show bunt and come up empty at strike 1. McCann, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, the second base.
Next to hit is Jonathan Villar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Going back is the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
And that brings up Javi Baez. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Luke Jackson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Dominic Smith is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. At the plate now is Christian Pache. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Fouled off.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last debut. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2. A.J. Minter is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And now in the box, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65.
And next will be Dansby Swanson.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Down in order. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The numbers, 282 to start play, 5 homers, and 19 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jonathan Villar will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Javier Baez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. David Peterson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And this is lined hard to deep left. Smith is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in will be Yoan Moncada. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Lindor into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now to bat, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Ozuna gets under it, and so now here is Christian Pache. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Jackson, the runner at third. Albies stands at second. No outs. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ballgame now at 5-3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 3 runs already home here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 5. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tap on a few more.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Popped him up. VR in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Another one sent foul. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ender Inciarte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 count, the pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Popped up. Haps there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Mets. Justin Dean will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Chris Martin comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. So next to hit is James McCann, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. The throw to the plate, and the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. New York came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Seth Lugo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 7 hits.
I was impoverished, those ties of the wild. Stared into open lane. Stared into long, long nights.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-1. The Reds earned the 4-game series sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Brewers continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-0. The Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. The Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 11-3. The New York Yankees pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. The Detroit Tigers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. The A's allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 2-1. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come.